I feel like this is one of those things that's like always in the back of your mind, but you never actually think about it until you think about it on accident or until someone else says it, and then you're like, what has happened in that bed? And this is why you always bring your own blow-up mattress or your own sleeping bag. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Now, if there's one thing you should know about me is that I am mainly known for spilling tea. Like, that's my thing. You send me your secrets, your confession, your embarrassing stories, and I spill them to the internet anonymously, right? So there are so many different types of themes that I could spill secrets for/to, whatever the term is. This is one that I haven't ever done, but you guys have requested it for so long and so many times. So you know what? We're finally doing it. We're giving the people what they want, and that is me reading your embarrassing sleepover stories, which is funny because I never thought about it because I never had sleepovers when I was younger. Like, I'm Cuban, right? I come from a Hispanic household. My dad forbid me from having sleepovers. I could not spend the night at anyone's house if it wasn't like my grandma. So do I have an embarrassing sleepover story? No. Do I know what it's generally like to have a sleepover? Not until I was over 18 and could make my own choices. So that being said, this is gonna be real fun and real interesting and real eye-opening since I never really got to have sleepovers as a teenager, as a kid, whatever. But anyways, if you guys want to see more videos like this, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. I ask you guys for your secrets and your stories, so make sure to follow my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok because that's where I ask for your stories so you get a chance to be in my videos, have a say in them, and even get a chance to be shout out of the day. And if you would like to see more, I have a whole playlist on my channel where it's me just spilling all your tea, so it's very bingeable, and I have so many different themes you can check out as well. And of course, you can always subscribe for more. But that being said, go grab your snacks, go grab your friends, go grab your blankets, and let's have a pretend sleepover, or maybe you're watching this at a sleepover, and read your sleepover horror stories. I had a couple girlfriends over to spend the weekend. We woke up to my dad asking one of the girls what was behind the bar because someone had placed a wet sheet behind there, and one girl said she spilt her juice. Later, my dad came to me and said he could smell that it was pee like a lot, so we confronted the girl and sent her home. I get that it was embarrassing for her, you know, saying, hey, I peed and I cleaned up with this blanket, I didn't know what to do with the blanket, so I'm gonna hide it, but like, pee smells so bad and so strong and just oh my god, imagine just consistently smelling pee in your house over a sleepover and the person that did it will not admit that they did it. I'd feel like I too would have popped like dad and would be like, listen, I know it's you, I know you did the pee blanket, and I'm gonna need you to go because this pee blanket is stinking up my whole home. And that was the last day that girl ever went to any sleepover, or maybe that was the last day she peed. I hope she's okay. My brother's friend was sleeping over and he was watching porn right beside me. He was 9 years old. I didn't even know what that was. Okay, listen. Boys have no shame, but more importantly, little kids have no shame. Little kids really don't give a crap about anything, okay? If that is one thing you should know about a child is that they do not care. They will do what they want to do. And if that includes watching some very inappropriate adult movies at 9 years old next to this person at a sleepover, then I mean, I guess so be it. What can you do? Actually, you can do something. You could probably put like child block on this kid's technology, you know, maybe take away their technology, maybe monitor what they're watching, but alas, here we are. Kid's gonna lose his virginity by 10. Let's not speak it into existence. I got up in the middle of the night to go pee at my friend's house and I didn't want to wake her mom up, so I didn't turn any lights on. Then I thought I went back to my friend's room, but I accidentally crawled into bed with her mom because it was so dark, and her mom said, Mark, is that you sexy beast? I quickly ran out of there and called my mom to pick me up. By the way, my friend's dad was at a work conference and his name is Adam. Who is Mark? I thought this was just gonna get embarrassing and be like, oh my god, my friend's mom thought I was her husband. No, my friend's mom thought I was the person that's not her husband that she's cheating on her husband with. Hold up, that reminds me. If a mistress is the woman the husband is cheating with, what do you call the man the wife is cheating with? A mister? It's her mister? Honestly, that sounds kind of bad. It sounds like she's his slave and that's her mister. This just got awkward. Anyways, who's Mark? I was at my BFF's for a sleepover. I accidentally peed in the bed, so I said it was the dog. There was no dog anywhere in the house. I feel like if you're at a sleepover and you pee in someone's bed and you're trying to blame it on someone else or something else, you can't blame it on something that's not there. So I feel like my go-to I would convince my friend that they did it. I would be like, yeah, dude, you woke up. It was like you were having some dream, like you were sleepwalking and you're like, I gotta go pee, and you just peed. And that is actually a great save. You're welcome. Just convince your friend that they were the ones that did it in their sleep. Sleepover hack. And now everyone that's watching this at a sleepover, they're like, I'm staying awake all night. I invited a friend over and we decided to pull an all-nighter. We heard weird noises from my brother's room. We went to go see what was going on and we saw a random girl come out of his room and said, "Do you want mac and cheese?" Listen, if your brother is gonna sneak a girl into his room and you don't know who the heck they are, they're some stranger to you, at least they are a nice stranger and they're offering you food. That's what counts here. Like, my brother can invite a weird woman, sure, it's his business. Will I be a little bit sketched out and a little bit not approving? Of course, but the second they offer me food, especially mac and cheese, I'm like, you can stay as long as you want, as long as you continue to give me food. There we go. Nah, my parents too Mexican to let me sleep anywhere that isn't home or with my family. What did I say, y'all? It's that Hispanic culture, I'm telling you. Unless you're sleeping over at your family's, no. What are sleepovers? Never heard of them. I stuffed my bra with Model Magic in 4th grade to look like I had boobs, and one of the pieces fell out on the floor during a sleepover with multiple people, and they all asked what it was, and I acted like I had no idea. Oh, you know, just stuff coming out of my boobs, you know, it just like popped out of my bra. I have no idea what that is. I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, you will never admit it, but everyone knows, you know? And it's okay that you don't have to admit it because everyone already knows. But also, listen, puberty happens at different ages and at different rates. No need to stuff it, it'll come in. And if it doesn't, don't worry, when you're 18 and up or whatever legal age, you can always just get some new ones. Either way, it's not that big of a deal. Don't go stuff in your bra. You don't have to. Unless you want it to accidentally fall out of your bra and then have everyone see it and just be like, I know you know, but I'm not gonna say that you know? I went to a girls' religious camp and I had to share a tent with 2 of them. One of the nights I woke up to one of the girls on top of me and the other pinning me down so the one on top of me could kiss me. I'm sorry, was this a religious camp? Where's the religious part? You know, I don't wanna say the R word, but this seems like the R word because it's not consensual. You get it? Also, just what religion exactly do these girls practice that they are pinning someone down unwillingly and trying to kiss them? I'll wait. That's what I thought. Whoever they believe in, whatever religion it is, they're watching and they will get their karma. I got my period and she kicked me out of the house. Excuse me? Any story about anyone getting their period and another female blaming it on them and doing something to them just honestly grinds my freaking gears. So the friend that kicked their friend out of the house for getting the period, did they not get a period? Have they not ever bled? Do they not know what it is like to not be able to control your period and that Mother Nature does what she wants whenever she wants? Honestly, I would drop this friend. I'd be like, girl, that's it. That's literally the last thing you say. Just go, girl. And you walk away and you dump them in the trash in your mind. Unless you actually want to dump them in the trash in real life, then I mean, so be it, you do you, sis. But I'm just saying, I ain't gonna hate on me for doing something that you should do too. And that thing being bleeding. Anyways. I showered before going to bed and I didn't notice that I left my underwear there until my friend's mom found them and began laughing. OMG, these are so big. How can someone be so fat? She asked me if they were mine. I said no, too embarrassed to admit that they were mine. Let's just say I never got them back because I was too humiliated to retrieve them from her house. I just want to say one thing, and that is, this mom sucks. Your kid is having a sleepover, you find underwear, you know it's not your kid's, so why are you gonna hold it up and make fun of whoever that underwear belongs to because you know damn well it belongs to someone there? So this mom is a bully. Idea. After that, you retaliate by going into mom's room and grabbing her underwear and be like, these are huge, who wears these? When you obviously know who wears them, right? And see how she likes that. And this is why you don't do that, mom. Especially a kid, that's like traumatizing. I hate sleepovers because I'm scared of what has happened in that bed. I feel like this is one of those things that's like always in the back of your mind, but you never actually think about it until you think about it on accident or until someone else says it and then you're like, what has happened in that bed? And this is why you always bring your own blow-up mattress or your own sleeping bag. And that's that. You don't have to worry about what kind of nasty things have been done on that bed. Problem solved. Maybe even bring your own sheets if you have to sleep on someone else's bed. I was sleeping over my boyfriend's house and we were getting freaky. His mom unlocked the door somehow and barged in saying, "Aw, I'm gonna be a grandmother." First of all, the problems I have with the mom somehow unlocking the door, like if she has her own key to like her kid's bedroom, that mom has major issues, okay? Okay, 2, girl, what if they're using a condom? What if she's on birth control? What are you doing watching and commenting? Why haven't you left the room? Also, I'm just saying, if I were to walk into my kid and they're having sexual relationships and getting freaky, I wouldn't stand there and be like, oh, I'm gonna be a grandma. I'm gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? I am not ready to be a grandma. But maybe that's just me. Either way, Mom, you're freaking weird. After that, I feel like that kid should definitely get a padlock on his room. I was so excited because I had a sleepover and my brother was having one in his room. When I was sleeping, my BFF got out of the bed and I saw her hooking up with my brother's BFF. I thought this was gonna go the other way, and I thought the BFF was sneaking off to hook up with the friend's brother. So let's just say we are very appreciative that the best friend did not hook up with her friend's brother, but instead the brother's best friend, because if you're gonna hook up with my brother, it better not be behind my back, you know? I'm allergic to milk and eggs. My friend's mom made a really nice meal. Everything was made with milk or eggs. I didn't want to be rude, so I ate some food and I had the runs. And I really smell all night. And one of my friends said, who keeps farting? I hope they didn't know it was me. Listen, I get this to a T, mainly because, again, with the Hispanic culture, if someone offers you food and you say no, it's like, oh my God, did you just threaten to kill my family? That's literally what it feels like. So I get yeah, I'm gonna eat because I don't want to be rude, but I feel like if I am deathly allergic to something, which granted this person wasn't deathly, they were just pooping like a maniac, I would still be like, I am so sorry, I literally cannot eat this food unless you want me to blow up your toilet because of my allergies. And I feel like the second they hear that, they're like, oh my God, please don't blow up our toilet. It's okay, you don't have to eat the food. It won't be as bad and it wouldn't sound like I'm gonna kill your family. You get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. Unless they're like, no, you better eat the food, and they're okay with the blowing up toilet. Last year, I was on my way to my best friend's house to surprise her with a sleepover for our friend-iversary. I saw my boyfriend's car parked a block away, and so I sneaked inside to see if he was here. I peeked inside and I saw them doing the dirty. I got really mad and I remembered she told me her older brother had a crush on me. I went into his room and asked him if he wanted to hook up. I told him to tell my best friend after. Oh, and before I left, I ripped up her new designer clothes. I thought I was petty. Queen, we get it. You take the cake. You are the most pettiest one here. You know, as much as I want to say, be the bigger person, don't stoop down to their level. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And if that involves with not being the bigger person and being the same size person and doing something a little bit petty and getting some revenge, so be it. Maybe you shouldn't have hooked up with someone's boyfriend behind their back. So I was gonna say, I think getting with someone's boyfriend is not as bad as getting with someone's brother behind their back, obviously. But now that I think about it, I'm like, but what if the friend is totally okay with you getting with their brother? So maybe getting with someone's boyfriend is worse than getting with the brother. What do you guys think? What do you think is worse? Getting with your best friend's boyfriend or getting with your best friend's brother? Now I'm curious. Let's debate that in the comments. Either way, I think she really won when she hooked up with the brother and slashed the designer clothes. She said, I'm not done. I'm on your level, but I'm gonna stoop lower now. If that's her way of healing, then who am I to judge? But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. If you have your own really bad, embarrassing / horror sleepover stories that I did not get to read and you would like to share with us, make sure you comment those as well. Shout of the day goes to Ella on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you would like to be shout of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. And like I mentioned, this is my thing. I'm like notorious for exposing your secrets, your confessions, your stories. So if you would like to see more, I have a whole playlist on my channel and I have so many different themes like secrets you keep me from your parents, embarrassing period stories, embarrassing summer stories, so many and so much to binge. So definitely go check that out. If you need some period help, like a lot of the people in this video, I have an all about periods playlist with tips, tricks, hacks, embarrassing stories, all that good stuff. So definitely go check that out as well. If you'd like to see more, you can definitely subscribe for more. But all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.